Very good morning to everyone. In this lecture, WE8451 Linear Integrated Circuits and Applications. Today, we are going to discuss about the topic applications of AD633 Analog Multiplier IC. Here we see the multiplier IC are used to the following purpose. Number 1, voltage squarer circuits. Number 2, frequency doublers. Number 3, voltage divider. Number 4, square rooter. Number 5, phase angle detector. Number 6, rectifier. Now we can see one by one. The first one is a voltage squarer. In the figure, the multiplier IC is connected as a squaring circuit. The inputs can be positive or negative with represented by any corresponding voltage level between the 0 and 10 volt. This input voltage Vi to be squared is simply connected to both the input terminals, and hence we have the Vx equal to Vy. So both are the Vx and Vy is both are the same input terminal. So the Vx is equal to Vy is equal to Vi, and the output, what about the output? V out is equal to K into Vi whole square. The circuit that performs the squaring operations, this application can be extended for frequency doubling applications. Now we can move to the frequency doubler. The squaring circuit, it connected for frequency doubling operation. A sine wave signal Vi has a peak amplitude of AV and frequency of f Hz. Then the output voltage, the doubler circuit is given as the V naught is equal to AV sine 2 pi ft into AV sine 2 pi ft divided by 10 minus AV square divided by 10 sine square 2 pi fct is equal to minus AV square divided by 20 into the 1 minus cos 4 pi fct. So assuming the peak amplitude voltage gain of 5 volt and the frequency of 10 kilohertz, the output voltage is equal to 1.25 to 1.25 cos 2000 t. The first term represents the DC term of 1.25 volt peak amplitude level, and then the second, the input and the output waveform are shown. The output waveform ripple that twice the input frequency in the rectifier output of the input signal. This forms the principles of applications of analog multiplier as rectifier of an AC signal. Now this is a frequency doubler. The DC components of output V naught can be removed by connecting a 1 microfarad coupling capacitor between the output terminal and a load resistor across which the output can be observed. So these are the input terminal of Y1 and X1, both are connected to the single supply voltage. So the reference voltage is 15 volt, and also the AD633, it can be coincided to the load resistance of 10 kilo ohm. So the initial sinusoidal wave and also the output sinusoidal wave equivalent to the 1 microfarad coupling capacitance between the output terminal and also the load resistance. Now we move on to the another applications of AD633 multiplayer ICs. Here the voltage divider application. If the voltage divider circuit, the division is achieved by connecting the multiplier in the feedback loop of operation amplifier. This voltage, that is a denominator voltage and numerator voltage, represent the two input voltages. Okay, so in the voltage divider, the division is achieved by connecting the multiplier in the feedback loop of an operation amplifier. The voltages, that is a denominator voltage and a numerator voltage, represent the two input voltages. It forms the one input of the multiplier and output of the operation amplifier to form the second input. The output of the voltage gain form the second input. The output of multiplied output voltage of the multiplier is connected back of operation amplifier in the feedback loop. Then the characteristics operation of multiplier gives the multiplier output V is equal to K into gain of the output voltage into denominator of multiple denominator voltage. Now let us move to the another applications. So here the voltage regulator devices. So voltage divider circuit, it is the input signal of current flow into the inverting input terminal of an op amp, which is the virtual ground. Therefore, at a junction of I1 plus I2 is equal to 0, the current I1 is equal to numerator voltage divided by total resistance. So the gain of the output voltage is equal to numerator voltage divided by K into denominator voltage. So the voltage division operation is achieved. The numerator multiplied voltage can be positive or negative voltage, and the denominator voltage can be having only a positive values to ensure the negative feedback. When the denominator multiplied voltage is changes, so the gain 10 divided by denominator voltage changes, as that feature is used in automatic gain controller circuits, AGC circuits. Now the another applications of square rooter. The divider voltage can be used to find the square root of an signal by connecting both input and multiplier to the output of the operational amplifier. So here we see the structure. It is substituting the equal in magnitude but opposite in polarity with respect to ground to input voltage. But we know the multiplied output voltage is one term, that is a scale factor of V naught into V naught or minus Vi is equal to multiplied output voltage. It is also called as V square divided by 1. So the solving the output voltage and eliminating the minus 1 root of minus 1, so the V naught is equal to root of 10 divided by Vi. Since the equation state the output voltage equal to the square root of 10 times the absolute magnitude of Vi, the input voltage Vi must be negative or else the operational amplifier saturates. The range of input voltage between the -1 and -10, the voltage less than the -1 will cause inoccurrence in the result. As the diode prevent the negative saturation for positive polarity of Vi signal. For positive values of Vi, the diode connections are reversed. And then finally the applications of AD633 phase angle detection. The multiplier configurations for phase angle detection measurement is shown in figure. When two sine waves of the same frequency are applied to the input of the multiplier, the output of V0 has a DC components and an AC components. The trigonometric identity shows that the sine A and sine B is equal to 1 divided by 2 cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B. When the two frequencies, so the two frequencies are equal but with different phase angle. Example, A is equal to 2 pi f t plus theta for signal Vx and B is equal to 2 pi f t for signal Vy. That is a two input signal. Then using the identity of sine of 2 f t plus 1 and sine of 2 f t is equal to 1 divided by 2 cos minus cos of 4 f t plus 1 equal to 1 divided by dc. That is a 1 divided by 2. So that is a double frequency in terms. Therefore, when the two input signal Vx and Vy are applied to the multiplier, the V0 of DC is given by V of DC is equal to Vx Vy divided by 20 into cos theta. So this is a DC voltmeter can calibrated as a phase angle meter when the product of Vx and Vy is made equal to 20. That is a Vx phase angle, Vy phase angle. Then a 0 to 1 volt range DC voltmeter can directly read the cos theta when the meter calibrated directly in the degrees from cosine table. The input and output waveform are shown. Then the above equations of output DC equal to cos theta, if we make the product of Vx phase angle, Vy phase angle is equal to 20, in other words Vx minus Vy equal to 4.47 volt. So this is a phase angle measurement and waveform. So where the Vx and Vy different phase angle are the peak voltage amplitude of the signal Vx and Vy, thus the output of DC output V0 of DC depends upon the factor of cos theta. So this is a circuit diagram model of phase angle measurement using the AD633 multiplier IC, and also the input and output waveform of phase angle detections. So the input and the two different angle of the input, two different phase angle, it can be measured to output of the single output or is a cos theta, factor of cos theta. So the equations of output voltage in the product of two input signal is a 4.47 volt. Thank you for watching this video.